Welcome back to Chat Like a Native. So if you ever need to give a presentation for work, for school, or maybe just a tricky pitch in English, you need structure. In this session, you'll learn how to sound, well, instantly more organized and confident, and you'll do it by using a simple three-part shape for your talk. The secret isn't perfecting all your grammar, you know. It's really about understanding the shape of a good talk. We'll break down this model hook, build and close in the next few minutes, and give you the key phrases you need.
And we're going to start with a bit of practice. Before we get into the structure itself, let's just drill one key phrase. It's for when you're finishing up. The phrase is, let me wrap up.
Wrap up, so that just means I'm going to finish now.
Exactly. And when you say it, try to feel the flow. Let me wrap up. The teton that almost disappears.
Let me wrap up.
Yeah, that natural connection makes you sound smoother. It signals confidence.
Okay, let's unpack the structure then. Starting at the very beginning with the hook. Why is that first minute so important?
Well, it really comes down to attention. People decide in the first 60 seconds if they're actually going to listen.
Right.
If you don't grab them right away, you've basically given them permission to, check out and start thinking about something else. The hook's only job is to secure their attention.
That makes a lot of sense. So we're fighting against really short attention spans, but isn't it tempting to just jump in with your most important data to impress them?
It is tempting, but it's a mistake. If they don't know why they should care, the data is just noise. The hook has to be simple. A really strong opening has 3 parts.
Okay.
First, the hook itself, a story, a fact, a question. Then the link, which connects that hook to your topic. And third, the promise. You tell them exactly what they're going to get from listening.
I think one of the easiest hooks to use is the surprising fact. It just uses a number that kind of wakes people up. Like, for example, most people spend more than 3 hours every day in unnecessary meetings. That gets your attention.
It really does. Or you can use the imagined scenario. That one asks the audience to picture a better future. Something like, imagine giving your next presentation in English and actually enjoying it.
Okay, so let's try putting that all together. If the topic is presentation anxiety, how does that full 3-part opening sound?
So the hook would be, imagine giving your next presentation in English and actually enjoying it.
Okay.
The link is, for many of us, presenting in English feels stressful and, confusing. And then the promise. In the next 10 minutes, I'll give you a simple 3-step model to help with that.
That's so clear and short. Okay, let's do a quick try it now drill. Your turn.
Right.
I want you to create just the hook sentence. The topic is proposing a new system for customer support, and you have to use the surprising fact style.
Okay. Right now, customers wait an average of 10 minutes to speak to us.
That's good. It's punchy. But I wonder, maybe you can make it even stronger by leading with the number itself, just to create a bit more tension.
Oh, I see what you mean. Isolate the shock value. How about 10 minutes? That is the current average wait time for our customers.
Much better, yes. That really isolates the pain point. Okay, hook secured. Now let's move into the main body of the talk. The build.
Right, the build. This is where you explain everything, and it's also where most presentations get, well, a little boring.
Because people just list information. Point 1, point 2, point 3.
Exactly. It feels like you're just reading a list. We want a journey, not a data list. And the key is to keep it simple.
The rule of 3, right.
The rule of 3. People remember 3 points, they don't remember 7. So your job is to group your ideas into 3 main themes. It's just easier for the brain to handle.
And what about the emotional rhythm of it?
The best presentations use contrast. You want to move the audience from what is to what could be.
Explain that. What does that mean in practice?
It means you start with the current situation, the problem, the pain, that's the what is. Then you introduce your big idea, the solution, the better future. That's the what could be.
Okay, so you create this tension between today's problem and tomorrow's possibility.
Precisely. It keeps the audience engaged.
But to guide them on that journey, we need specific language. I think that's where signposting comes in.
Yes. Signposting is just using simple phrases that show the audience where you are in the talk. It's like you're giving them a map. And it makes you sound incredibly organized.
So if we're moving between our 3 main points, we need some smooth transitions. Let's do a quick substitution drill.
Okay.
The base point is, we finish the analysis. Give me 3 different ways to introduce the next point.
All right. 1. Now let's move on to the results.
Simple, direct. I like it.
2. Another important point is our next step.
Good. Very clear.
And 3. This brings us to the next step, the budget. You see? Simple phrases that keep the audience right there with you.
Perfect. So even with a great structure, things can still go wrong in the delivery. Let's talk about the biggest mistakes, the pitfalls.
Okay, so once the build is done, a lot of speakers fall into the first trap,
Mm-hmm.
the soft ending.
Oh, the soft ending, where they just kind of trail off. So, yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Exactly. It's so awkward. It leaves the audience wondering what they're supposed to do now.
Yeah.
You have to finish with authority.
So what's the fix? What does a powerful close look like?
It's another three-step model. First, you summarize your key points. Second, you highlight the one big idea you want them to remember.
Mm.
And third, you give a clear call to action, a next step.
And you can use that phrase we practiced earlier. Let me wrap up.
Yes, that signals the close is starting.
Okay, mistake number 2. Using complicated language. I see this a lot when people try to sound more formal.
It just creates confusion. The fix is so simple. Simplify. Replace long phrases with short, direct ones. Instead of saying, our organization is currently experiencing a significant degree of misalignment, just say,
Right now, our teams are not aligned.
exactly. Clarity always wins.
And the third trap, this one is about confidence. It's never practicing the key sentences.
Right, thinking you can just improvise your hook or your close. That's a recipe for disaster.
So what's the fix for that?
Rehearse and memorize just 3 lines. Your first hook sentence, your main idea sentence, and your final closing sentence. Just those 3. Memorizing those gives you anchors for your whole presentation.
That's really practical advice. Okay, let's see if this is all sunk in. Time for a mini quiz. Ready?
Ready?
Question 1. What is the main single purpose of the book?
To make people decide to listen, to secure their attention. That's it.
Perfect. Question 2. When you structure the build, what emotional movement should you aim for?
You want to move from what is the current situation to what could be the better future.
And last one, question 3. To make your talk easy to follow, how many main points should you limit yourself to?
3. Always stick to the rule of 3. So, to wrap up our main ideas today, we have 3 key takeaways. First, structure is everything. If your hook, build, close framework is clear, your English immediately sounds clearer too.
Second takeaway. Start with intent. Use one of those hook styles, a fact, a question, an imagined scenario, to grab attention right away. Don't waste those first few seconds.
And third, finish strong. Always have a summary and a clear call to action, a next step for your audience. Never, ever use a soft ending.
And we have a challenge for you, our 60-second challenge. For your next presentation or even just an important meeting, spend 5 minutes writing down those 3 key sentences. Your hook, your main idea, and your final closing line. Just 5 minutes, it will make a huge difference.
Remember, you're not just presenting information, you're guiding attention. And when you guide attention well, you sound confident.
Thanks for exploring presentation structure with us. We really hope that framework gives you a big boost of confidence.
Next time, we're sharing 3 simple idioms you can use when you're giving advice to sound more natural.
See you then.